Imagine a scientist so dedicated to his work that he documents his own death in the name of science. This is the incredible yet tragic story of Karl P. Schmidt, a renowned American herpetologist who made the ultimate sacrifice for his love of reptiles. Stay tuned as we unravel the chilling final hours of a man who studied venomous snakes his entire life, only to fall victim to one in the end. Karl Patterson Schmidt was one of the most respected herpetologists of the 20th century, a man who dedicated his life to studying reptiles and amphibians, particularly snakes. Born in 1910, Schmidt grew up fascinated by the natural world and eventually became a curator at the prestigious Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago. He was widely known for his work on snake taxonomy, helping classify hundreds of species throughout his career. But little did he know his fascination with these deadly creatures would one day cost him his life. On September 25, 1957, Karl P. Schmidt's expertise would be put to the ultimate test. That day, a young assistant at the Field Museum brought in a snake for Schmidt to identify. The snake in question? A boomslang, native to Africa and known for its potent hemotoxic venom. Schmidt, confident in his abilities, began handling the snake, assuming it wasn't fully grown and therefore not a threat. However, as he inspected the creature, the unthinkable happened. What happened next is both astonishing and tragic. Rather than rushing to the hospital, Schmidt, ever the scientist, decided to meticulously document the effects of the venom on his own body. He believed the boomslang's bite would not be fatal, as very few people had been killed by this snake's venom, and he assumed it would only cause mild symptoms. Over the next 24 hours, Schmidt recorded his condition in excruciating detail, as if he were studying himself as a specimen. Reading Schmidt's notes.
4:30 p.m., slight bleeding at the site of the bite. No pain, no discomfort. 5:30 p.m., nausea sets in. Slight chills, but no fever. 9 p.m., hemorrhaging from the mouth and nose begins.
As the hours passed, Schmidt's symptoms grew worse. By the evening, he began to experience uncontrollable bleeding from his gums and nose, a hallmark of the boomslang's hemotoxic venom, which disrupts blood clotting and causes severe internal bleeding. Despite these alarming signs, Schmidt stubbornly refused medical intervention, convinced that his condition was under control. Reading Schmidt's final notes.
4:30 a.m., weakness and chills intensify. Unable to move without assistance. 6 a.m., pain in chest. Cannot write anymore.
By the early morning of September 26, 1957, Karl P. Schmidt's condition had become critical. His final journal entry was written just hours before he slipped into unconsciousness. His family rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. Schmidt died later that day from the effects of the boomslang's venom. His cause of death? Respiratory paralysis brought on by internal bleeding. Karl P. Schmidt's death sent shockwaves through the scientific community. His willingness to document his own fatal encounter with the venom's bite was both remarkable and tragic, a testament to his lifelong dedication to science. Today, Schmidt's journals remain a haunting reminder of the dangers of studying venomous creatures. His contributions to herpetology, however, have left a lasting legacy, with species of reptiles named in his honor and his work still cited in scientific studies around the world. Karl P. Schmidt's story is a reminder of the fine line between passion and peril. His life and tragic death serve as a cautionary tale to scientists and adventurers alike. Even the most knowledgeable experts can sometimes underestimate the dangers they face. Yet his dedication to advancing human knowledge, even at the cost of his own life, has ensured his place in history as one of the most committed scientists of his generation. If you've been fascinated by this story of science and sacrifice, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more incredible true stories from history and beyond.